Yeah, the song stays right here on the Lady D Show. So she is superhuman. Greetings, Twiggy, how are you doing? Welcome to the Lady D Show.
I am blessed, Lady D. Thank you for having me. I hear it's raining over by your side.
Yes, it's, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. It is a rainy day in Georgia. It's been raining since yesterday. And, but you know, sometimes it's a good thing. It washes away the pollen and all of the allergies that's going on. So it's a good thing.
Well, guess what? I'm here to bring some sunshine. You see it?
And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Well, let's start bringing the sunshine, the big smiles on the face, and all these things. Twiggy, for the individuals that are listening here on the Lady D Show and don't know who you are, I don't know how come, I don't know why, but just in case they don't know, tell them who Twiggy is.
All right. I could take years to do this, you know, because we have a long history, a long background, but I'm going to do this in a nutshell, okay? All right. Twiggy started out in 1989. You know, I was introduced to the industry by Tina Stewart, who, you know, God bless him, he gave me an audition for, you know, for my first time in the studio, actually doing background vocals on a song that he was producing, an excellent song. And I guess I did such a great job at it. He was very excited. He took it to all the other major veterans in the industry, like Boris Gardner, Roddy Thomas, quite a few of them.
Yes.
And I started working around with these people. These people helped to mold me in the industry where I used to do shows as an opening act with Boris Gardner and studio work, radio advertisements and stuff. And while I was doing that, I became a part of the group, which a lot of people don't know. It's called 5446. And that group had Toots Hibbert, two daughters and myself, and we were very well recognized over, especially in the UK and Europe as a group. And while I was doing that also, I was introduced to the Japanese. They came to Jamaica and they were looking for artists to do albums and singles, and I was one of them that they recruited. And I became a part of the whole Japanese roster, where I had to be going to Japan back and forth because I started working with Sony Japan and Tachyon Records, doing major songs and had number one songs and stuff with the artist Naki and stuff and all of that. While I was there, I met Donovan Germain from Penthouse Records.
Yeah.
We were always recording there with the Japanese, but you know, we never spoke personally until we met in Japan, and he asked me if I could become a part of the whole Penthouse crew, which, you know, Penthouse crew is like good fun time.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, not forget the little vibes on the tape, you know. You know, and Jerry Gansey, Tony Rebel, Marshall Griffiths, you know, them people, yeah. And and you know, we all became a stable where, you know, we toured together, we worked together in the studio where quite a few number one hits came out of Penthouse coming, you know, a song with Woody Banton called I Want Your Love on My Own, but Want It with Woody Banton. It's Too Late, Say You Love Me, Tears on My Pillow, quite a few, you know, just to name a few. After several years with Penthouse, I left Penthouse in 97 and I joined up with the crew, Shocking Vibes crew, which we're always close. Penthouse and Shocking Vibes always very, very close. Yes. I know Shocking Vibes is like the likes of Beanie Man and
yes,
on the Tonto Metro and Devante and yeah. And so, you know, I know a lot of people, they've heard the song with Beanie Man that says, but mine is active, but they don't know that is my voice singing with him, you know.
Yes.
So it's a little reminder there. Yeah. And, you know, I've just been doing independent work at Twiggi, being a vocalist, an arranger, and a producer, trying to get into the whole production thing for myself, not really spreading it out there. So, touring the world, doing my thing, even while I was doing all of that, I was a part of the group before. Twitch and the Metals, because when I was a teenage girl, I've always been working with his daughters, and we all work together with their dads. So I've been doing my thing, garnet silk.
Man, you can just listening to just some of the music you're talking about. You know that you have touched all facets of reggae music. The dancehall side and the reggae side. Tell me how does it feel? Is there like a great difference between working with a group as Toots and the Mace, the Burning Spear, and then working with Beanie Man and Ghosts and all and Shocking Vibes? Tell me how you transition from one side to the next.
Boy, I tell you, you have to be flexible because it's a whole new ball game. With like Toots and the Maytals and these people. It's so very well, put together. So, and it's a whole different crew. It's a whole different crowd.
Yes.
A whole different atmosphere. So, it's less hectic and it's less hype. Yeah. But in itself, it's hype, because, they work with certain people and at certain levels. On the other hand, with like a Beanie Man and Ghost and all them people, that's one now that you have to mentally put yourself in a frame of mind, because the crowd is a whole total different crowd. The dancehall crowd can be brutal.
Yes.
So when you come in, you better come good.
Oh man, I'm following you and looking in your bio and just the whole complete rundown of you, because like you said, you have you do a backup and you sing you do features in different artists' music, and sometimes you would never even know, and like you said, a lot of people don't even know it's you. So we definitely put in Twiggi out there in the forefront, folks. We're gonna touch some of the back music and touch some of the new music, which we have. You heard Human. Twiggi, another question I asked my artist that calls in and I'm interviewing is, do you write most of your music? I know like some music is done over, such as the fabulous Whitney Houston song, I Reach For You. And give me a little bit. Do you write your own music?
Yes. As you say, apart from the covers, like, come on and do me, baby, and all those songs. Yeah. Tears on My Pillow and stuff, those are covers. But apart from that, all my other songs are written by me. Say You Love Me was written by myself and Tony Rebel's nephew. I can't remember his name right now, but it's in the credits. But all the other songs are written by me. So
a song like Say You Loved Me, what kind of vibes were you in, and where did that inspiration come from?
Boy, to tell the truth, I kind of throw myself into anything I want to throw myself into, because I have a very vivid imagination. Yeah. So all I have to do is find a concept, and I just have to also find a melody. So when Say You Love Me was being written by, as I said, Tony Rebel's nephew and myself, it was right on my veranda at my house, and we weren't even that close in association. We just met, and we knew that we were trying to collaborate, trying to write a song together. And it just happened. So I just threw myself.
Yeah.
I just throw myself into it, and you think that I'm writing about something from the heart, but it's just from my vivid imagination most of the time.
And for an artist such as yourself that has been in the industry from the 80s, coming right up now to the 2014s, where do you see reggae music at? We do, you know, and I'm starting to ask a lot of the artists this question because it's all over the place that reggae dying, dancehall dying, music, you know, Jamaican music, those type of music is dying. What's your take on that?
It's a very tricky subject, a very touchy one, and it's also a subject that is dear to my heart because, as you say, I have been in the industry for 24, 25 years right now, and the changes, you know, right throughout the years, and it is totally different. Reggae music is not dying because what happened is all over the world, reggae music is well embraced. Reggae music, people would die for reggae music worldwide. But in Jamaica, we do not seem to appreciate the reggae music for what it really is and for what it is worth. Yes. You know, we're more into the hype and into, you know, who knows who and who can spend a lot of money and all of that.
Yeah. When
there are many artists out there like myself and others that we aim to just do real work, authentic work, true work, and work. We work for longevity. We don't work for a short-term thing. We want our music when years afterwards it still sounds fresh and nice when it play on the sound system or on the radio. So I am not bashing what they're doing now, you know, because it's working for them. And they're making all the money. But,
yes.
But I still don't think reggae music is dead or it's going anywhere. We, as a team of people from media, radio, to television, to us as artists, we just have to come together and just continue to work to keep it alive.
Yes, most definitely. You know, I'm 100%. They say I'm stuck in a back era there. I'm stuck in anywhere from the 60s come up. That's what I was told. I'm stuck in. But you know what? That's when music was good. That's when vibes was nice. That's when you just felt love and energy. You know what I mean? You know, you had your one and two little things going on, but still, you know, the whole musical vibes. When you listen to music, it makes you feel like joy. You know, it puts a smile on your face, and you know what I mean? And you can tell good music from the longevity of the music. When you're listening to some music, sometimes I listen to some stanglang and some staglag rhythm and some you know, just some back in days lyric and rhythm, and I'm like, man, I mean, sometimes they sound like brand new when you play it. You know,
exactly.
And that's what we need, music of substance. And it's not bashing, it's waking up our artists that are out there and the producers that are producing and putting out these things, and the distributors. You know, we need to wake them up and know that, listen, you know, people, the younger ones are listening to it. They are listening to it, whether they have mother, father, sister, brother, they are listening to it. But let's get back to Twiggi. What's going on in the world of Twiggi?
Well, Twiggi, always just working hard. You know, as I said before, trying to keep it flowing. As the Bubba Devil said, we just have cut and go through.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. You have a new album dropping, a new single?
Well, the new single is already here. It was released March 11th, you know, through VP Records and Bonfire Inc. label. So, you know, it's called The Power of Love. So, as you know, we always have an album coming right after that. So I'm working on those, but right now The Power of Love is what we're pushing, and I hope the people will hear it and just absorb it and embrace The Power of Love and request it and buy it on iTunes and Amazon and just take this song to the level that it deserves.
All right, well, we're gonna touch The Power of Love. We're gonna come back and then talk to you a little bit more. Hold the line.
All right.
It is Twiggi right here on the Lady
The whispers
Show.
in the morning.
Taking it from the top. This is The Power of Love.
Lovers leave gripping tight. The power of love.
Yes, that is Twiggy with the power of love. Love, man, my sister. You blew in that one. You blew in that one.
well, you don't know that Twiggy have many levels to her vocals.
Man, I'm telling you, you just hear that stuff. You just hear that voice there. You know, you touch the note and all, and you know, you just close your eyes and vibes with it. You know what I mean? It is, man, trust me. People, go on out and support Twiggy. Give out your information to the listening audience, where they can get your music, and for the promoters, where they can contact you to come here to the ATL area.
You can get all my music on iTunes, you know, Amazon, as I said before, also at VP Records, even at Ernie's, because I have this inspirational album that I produced myself. It's called The Sun Shines Through. You also can look out for that at like Ernie's and all of these places. Power of Love is, as I said before, also up and ready for download. For my information with the promoters, just Google. I'm going to give you the easiest way possible. Just Google TWIGGI, and you will see my official website come up. It will give you as much information as possible. You know, how to get in touch with me and how to get in touch with my team of people that are working with me. You know, kind of now work for me, that are working with me, you know, to keep Twiggy vibe flowing and to keep Twiggy current, you know, and thank you for giving the thumbs up for that song. It means a lot to me, you know, I really, really appreciate it.
You are most welcome, and that's what's going to ask you next, if you have anyone you want to give some shout outs to.
Well, I have a lot.
Go on.
you don't want to start and then somebody say, yeah. But, you know, I want to give a big shout out to my girl, Claudette Robinson. You know, she has been a tower of strength behind me, you know, out there in the APL. You know, even when I feel like throwing in the towel, Claudette is always giving you some spiritual, clean, good energy. So I want to big her up, you know, big up yourself, Claudette, big up all my other friends and family in Atlanta. You know, you all know yourselves. You know, I mean, you all know yourself. As I said, I don't want to start calling any name. And big up to all the fans, you know, from your radio program and other radio programs out there, that have been giving me the support and love throughout the years. You know, I really, really, really appreciate you guys, because apart from the father, you know, you guys are who help, you know, you guys help to make this happen for Twiggy. So thank you, and big up to all of you, and big up to you, Lady D, for having me also.
Oh, most definitely. You know, Lady D is a champion for good music, you know, excellent music. And folks, if you want more information on Twiggy, just Google Twiggy. We're going to leave out Twiggy with Twiggy and Buja Banton. You know, I tell you.
Lady D is actually Twiggi.
Twiggi. Oops.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. Did you hear Lady D just get that one wrong, right? Yes. Twiggi. Alrighty. And it was the wrong song. I was pulling up. It is right here was I Look to You. We're going to leave out with I Look to You. Lodge up yourself, mommy. And thank you so much for coming on the Lady D show.
Thank you for having me on. You know, it's a blessing, and I wish you all the best and all the success with all your endeavors to Lady D. Big up yourself.
All right, lodge up yourself, mommy. Twiggi, folks. Make sure that you Google it. Support.
I look to you. I look to you.
That is the Divarette herself, Twiggy, Twiggy.
In you we can be strong.
Google it. This is I Look to You.